A beautiful woman sentenced to life imprisonment had just entered prison on her first day when she was beaten because she resembled the prison boss's love rival. Lena, having just arrived and not wanting to cause trouble, endured it. The prison boss established a rule that those imprisoned for adultery would not eat for 3 days. Upon hearing this, Lena couldn't hold back any longer and directly gave her own meal to the punished inmate, then stared fiercely at the 4 of them. Such blatant provocation quickly resulted in her being cornered by 3 female enforcers. Lena merely glanced at them disdainfully before continuing her work, which made the 3 of them lose face. The short, chubby woman started getting physical, using her body to shove Lena directly into a washing machine, thinking this would make her fear them. Little did they know Lena immediately straightened her back and stood defiantly right in front of them, pinned the chubby girl to the ground, and gave her a severe beating without giving her any chance to catch her breath. However, the other 2 women were too strong and pulled her off. Seeing the chubby girl still defiant, Lena stepped forward and bit her stomach hard, refusing to let go even if beaten to death. This time, although she gained the upper hand, Lena was also seriously injured and was thrown into solitary confinement, with the reason for solitary confinement also being that she had provoked the prison boss's people. Soon, the woman's time in solitary confinement ended. Everyone thought she would now behave obediently and live out her life in prison like a rat. But unexpectedly, the very next day, she quickly ran up to the short, chubby woman, kicked her to the ground, yanked her hair, and gave her large butt-like face a thorough pounding. Even though there were 3 of them, the woman absolutely refused to yield, choking the chubby girl's neck tightly. Such an unyielding spirit left the fellow inmates watching dumbfounded. Lena was thrown into solitary confinement again. In the blink of an eye, 15 days passed. The woman grew more combative with each fight. She did not yield to the repeated solitary confinements. The first thing she did every time she came out was vent her resentment on the chubby girl. Even though the result each time was facing the solitary confinement cell again, she still felt it was worth it because the moment she stepped out of solitary confinement, she unleashed all her fury on the chubby girl after all. She was serving a life sentence with no chance of getting out anyway. Lena's fists pounded the chubby girl's face like stones, beating all the fight out of her. Unafraid of being beaten and unafraid of solitary confinement, this rebellious inmate gave the warden headaches because the number of times Lena had been in solitary confinement had already exceeded the permitted limit. If the higher-ups found out, they would lose their civilized prison designation. So the warden demanded the prison boss resolve this matter quickly. Another 15 days passed in the blink of an eye. Lena emerged again, gazing at the overcast sky. She quietly waited for the 3 chubby girls. The 3 were discussing how to lose weight when they looked up and discovered Lena approaching them. The chubby girl was already traumatized by the beatings. Without the slightest hesitation, she turned and ran, with the other 2 quickly following suit upon seeing this. But the 3 of them, built like meatballs, couldn't possibly outrun Lena, probably because she was too terrified. The chubby girl's legs gave way, causing her to trip over her own feet and fall directly to the ground. Lena flipped her body over and was just about to hit her when the prison boss walked over.
서로 건들지 말자고. Don't touch it.
And just like that, Lena earned respect with her fists and shattered the rules established by the prison boss.